Legend of Total War here with part 2 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play campaign as Lothern. Alright, so previously we took out the Cult of Excess, and now we've got a bit of time where we can choose to either attack someone with their pants down, or use this opportunity to build up our economy a bit more. So it seems that having an unhappy population is not good for, for growing the settlement. So it's a good opportunity, I suppose, to build that back up, because we've got him sitting in there. He's providing military. Okay, so it'll be fine even without him. But we should build this because, well, obviously we just need that public order up. All right. So what does that provide? Yeah. Okay, cool. But we always need someone to fight. With him just sitting there, he's not doing anything. He needs to be doing something. Also, I know that the audio was in-game was a little bit loud in the previous one. I've since adjusted it. Should be a bit better this time. Maybe need to adjust it just a little bit more. The music's a bit loud. Okay. Also, I know I didn't really mention these things. Sorry, this settlement. I was on my to-do list to actually talk about it, but I just needed to get in there and kill the Cult of Excess. Anyway, with this, I'm glad that in this campaign that they have added additional build slots to most region capitals. I've always hated the 6-4-4 system, that being 6 build slots for 4 build slots. I've always hated that. I just always found it to be far too limiting in terms of, building up your settlements. Every settlement would just be built exactly the same. Now, and to some extent, you still end up building most settlements exactly the same way, but this is a step in the right direction. Now, not every region capital has, or provincial capital has 10 possible build slots. Most only have 8, and some even have 6. But all of the major factions' capitals, so Lothern, Nagarond, whatever the other fuckers, wherever they're from, they've all got 10 at maximum. Also, in terms of the size of the map, so we've got 4 settlements here, just to give you a sheer scale of how, where is it? Oh, I'll just zoom out. How big this bloody map is. It's so much bigger than Total War Warhammer 1. Which is not necessarily a good thing, because it makes it very grindy if you want to go for domination victory. I also know I didn't mention this stuff up here, the portal. The thing is, at the start of the campaign, just don't even worry about the portal, especially on legendary difficulty. Don't be like, oh my god, the Skaven is slightly ahead of us. Just focus on conquest, because how do you get more of these? The more settlements you own, the more of these wave fragments that you get. So just focus on that for the time being. Anyway, like I said, we were looking at possibly attacking these guys here, but we got to hit them with their pants down. They've already got a full stack, but Tyrion, he's leveled up a fair bit. These guys, however, they've put themselves in a bad position. So this would be a good province to hold here. It's all under the same guy. I think I'll go after these guys here. We're in good enough shape that we can attack them. Now, maybe another thing is to decide to attack someone who's not in a good position politically. So
what would you have of me?
These guys here are at war with Uvresi. Okay. And these guys here are also at war with... No, they're at war with Tyrannoch. They've got 2 settlements. So I guess these 2. So Tyrannoch...
Your best.
They've got 6 settlements. They do... I've got a non-aggression pact with them, though. But these guys here are technically my allies, so I'll back them up. I don't want them getting any of the regions, though. So, can they cross into here? No. Alright.
What orders?
I won't make the attack right now, because we want to get them in a surprise maneuver. So just stay there, and make it just seem like, oh yeah, we're just on our way back to Endurial. In fact, why don't we...
I never tire.
No, because I need to defeat this army here. If I leave it behind my lines, it'll go after the Glittering Tower. I haven't built the walls here yet. Need a level 3 settlement for that. That'll take time. Moving on. Won't be able to get this guy, but I can get them. It might actually be in my best interest to just, even if I end up losing Glittering Tower, just go rampage up through here, because if all their armies are here, they won't be able to stop me.
I'm listening.
I don't like that I can't just click on the map and, like, click the faction. I have to actually go and find the fucking faction leader or look for it in this list here. I feel like that's a downgrade on Warhammer 1. Is that the right guy? Yeah, these guys here. So I want to join your war against the Cavalry. And shall we have a military alliance?
Most astute.
Good. So we'll back each other up. Now, I want you to set your war coordination to attack him. Don't go after the armies, I'll handle them.
Servant of the king. Alario.
Oh, no, wrong series. So... I'm just thinking, should we fight this manually or auto-resolve it? I mean, it's a very small-scale battle. I think I'll fight this manually, just because we really need to be careful at this stage of the game. Replenishment rates are very low. And at the end of the day, I do have more archers. Their guys aren't going to be able to get close. Well, I've got some Lothern Sea Guard. How do they have Lothern Sea Guard without actually owning Lothern? I suppose the men would travel. Alright, we're going to make good use of our artillery to try and thin out those archers as much as possible. So, I've been keeping him back. He really should be up the front. Because he can really tank the enemy quite well.
Eagle Claw. We go. Quickly now.
That's good. Having artillery in the army allows us to hold defensive positions. But that being said, if we didn't have artillery in the army, they would hold a defensive position, and with some factions it would allow you to be able to go over there and just pick them apart with archers, sometimes. If you remember, that happened, at least at the release of Total War Warhammer 1, but I think they fixed the AI. Or adjusted it. I like to say fixed. Because the AI works. It's just, it's sort of like the equivalent of a screaming child. That's probably the best way I can describe them. Ah, see, now we don't outrange them. They're archers. We equal their range.
Eagle Claw. Death to all.
As all of our archers are shooting at something, that's what we need. Okay, these guys here, I'm going to pull them back to try and draw these guys forward. It's only a feigned retreat here. See, they're coming forward, that's what we want. And then we move back. They're within range now. Fire upon the archers. The archers are a far greater threat than the spearmen. You move back. Draw them towards our archers.
Spearman, it shall be done. Honor our ancestors. Spearman, swiftly.
Because I don't have any cavalry to go run them down. I'd like to get some cavalry eventually. And we've probably done more damage to them than what we would have done in an auto resolve, because their army got fucked up big time. I'm never gonna like the sparkles. I'm never gonna like it. To be honest, I think, like, obviously the Assyria are always a bit camp, but I think that that's just going too far. Oh, yeah, I didn't really take much damage.
A glorious victory. Bind my straight walls.
Oh man, you got wiped
Beginning
out.
my journey.
Right then. Now he might double back and hit Glittering Tower. If he does that, you know, so be it. Maybe I should cancel this because I need that growth for. Yeah, I'll actually cancel that. I'll keep that. Hang on. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, just keep that. I didn't get all the growth back. Like I said, just because I don't want to waste that money. If he's going to come over here and sack it or take it,
Champion of the Ever Queen.
I need to get my way over to
Kill
Port
them.
of this store. So the White Tower of Hoth, or Heath, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Champion of the
I don't
Ever
care
Queen.
enough. Alright, so we're going to be reducing them upkeep costs. See, look at that. That provided us with an extra 100 and something income. I could now afford another army. Not yet, though. I can handle this with just one. No point bankrupting ourselves to beat an enemy that we don't need two armies against. Okay, we can also issue another one. Casualty replenishment plus 8%. That'll last 10 turns, untainted. That's not really a big issue. Casualty replenishment's pretty good, but we're okay for the time being, so I'll let that be. Like, we're a little bit damaged. A little bit, but it's okay. Hopefully these guys continue forward over here and wreck them, but I reckon they'll double back. Nope, I'm glad to be wrong. Speed up. I'm buying these. Okay. I mean, I would also like to take this, but that's one thing at a time. How are we going with this public order? It's not good. I mean, I could exempt it from taxation, but I do need the money. It's going to keep getting worse. Right, okay. Well, anyway, we get this now.
Orion.
So this is obviously an auto
My
resolve.
lust
That's
of
nothing.
battle.
Now, funny thing is with this game, for some reason looting now provides replenishment, whereas in Total Warhammer 1 it was occupying it that did. I should have checked to see what the settlement was like. It's not a lot of money, and I don't really need to replenish, so we'll occupy it.
Shield against the darkness.
So, no level up for him this time. Next stop is White Tower of Hoth, which probably will be an easy auto resolve. Thanks to this we don't have to actually lay siege. He still might come back around this way, so let's just be patient. So you might also notice a little green circle thing. There's multiple different types of climates in this. There are climates that are comfortable in, which is what we're in here, ones that they're not comfortable in, and ones that they consider to be inhospitable. Now you can occupy any of those settlements, but there are penalties involved in occupying some of them. Okay, so let's have a look here. If we I don't really care about what the fuck's going on with this. I just want to know what's going to give me the best result here. I need the campaign movement range. I mean, that's a fair amount of influence. but public order is important. Right now, we need that influence. So it's a grand total of minus 25 public order, but over a few turns. Over here, though, in Lothern, we're okay. It's not going to revolt. This is going to get worse, though.
Ever vigilant.
Oh, please tell me we can... Looks like we just don't make it.
To victory. Orion, to victory.
Sometimes if you just
One.
click it enough, they do it.
I shall go.
No, that didn't work. Oh well. Next turn then. So right now I just want to save up that influence. So hopefully they continue to go further this way rather than fall back here. Well, it doesn't look like they're heading towards Glittering Tower. Maybe they want Port Ellistor back. Okay, another one. The Caledor question. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't really care that much about diplomatic relations. Could get a Caledorian Dragon Rouser. I don't need that right now.
Shield against the
We could catch them, or we could take their capital. They just upgraded the settlement. Alright. What buildings do they have here? So taking away this will give them, will remove them access to cavalry. And if it stays, okay, we could. What's the settlement like? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do the same thing. I'd need 2 loads of artillery. It wouldn't work with this, so I'll just order this a little bit. And what I'll actually do is loot the settlement. That way I get some replenishment and some money.
What is rightfully ours.
And this province here is probably going to revolt anyway.
Our buildings lie in ruins.
So from here we could get cavalry. What are the costs of them? They're not that expensive. Well, Illyrian Reaver archers, some horse archers. Hang on, does that say?
Protector of the Everqueen.
So they can fire while it's moving, but I don't think they've got 360-degree range of fire. Although I don't know. I mean, I would assume they would because human horse archers can. But I don't know. That's all. Should I get them or should I not? The range is reasonable. I mean, these guys obviously outrange them, but they're good for, you know. Look, we've got archers. They're good enough. I think. With horse archers, you need to get either go like full retard on the up. Oh wait, that's more expensive than it said it was going to be. It's probably because of the legendary difficulty penalties. Still,
Ready for
I think I will get 2.
Tyrion, heir of an area. Ulthuan's defender.
And then I'll...
The city is crumbling.
Should I demolish it afterwards? Maybe. Just because we need that building for other things. Okay, we got another level up. Good. Reduce those upkeep costs. Good. Now we're starting to see some real income. We got 20,000 in the bank. What the fuck am I waiting around for? Let's get ourselves a new lord. Okay, so to get the best lords, you need influence. Because the ones that don't require influence, they're literally retards. Like ill-prepared, soft-hearted, disorganized. You don't want them. This is why I wanted to build up my influence. So this guy here, Adept, he's very good at getting experienced units. But right now I need someone who gets cheap units. No. Reduced upkeep for Illyrian Reavers. So this person would be good as a cavalry commander. Missile damage. Let me just see here. Because if that's the case, I should recruit them here. I could always recruit her later. Because that would make them significantly cheaper. So what else have we got? We got this one here. This one here is punitive. Reduced missile resistance. That's very good. Missile damage for archers. Just thinking. So this one here, leading towards this one. Yeah, alright, we'll go with you. See, very, very expensive, but that's what happens. Oh, no. So, no, we want the cheaper ones. The extra bit of armor really doesn't matter that much, because if you protect them well enough, they won't get into fights anyway. And right now, like maybe later on down the track, we can justify going more expensive units. But right now, we gotta play the penny pinching game. Don't build this. I mean, they're probably in range to hit Glittering Tower. They're in range to hit Port Elistor. If they take it, easy come, easy go. I've taken their capital. What are we gonna do about that? I don't think we'd win. I've also taken their recruitment settlement. They cannot get any more troops. I mean, unless they've got... well, they can't get any more cavalry, that's for sure. The Phoenix King and the Ever Queen have blah blah blah. Okay, so I can't read any of that. Offer a large gift, or let's see, offer a small gift. Alright, so I think maybe I'll go with the Organizer Chariot Race. It will cost me some influence, but I don't want to pay that money. I mean, I've got the money, but I would rather that, actually. Ah, damn it. Just can't reach it.
Never. Futile.
Unlikely.
Defend.
Yeah, alright, make your way back here. Hang on, let's stay there. Let me just see this. Am I at full strength? Yeah. Public order, there's going to be a revolt.
Shield against the darkness.
Alright, so I've decided that we're not getting cavalry right now, so get rid of that. Definitely keep this. It'll repair on its own, don't need to repair it. I know I've got lots of money in the bank, but we get rich by being conservative with our
No mercy.
stuff. I'll stay in this area here. Let's just stay right out there a little bit, actually.
Protector of Ultron.
You need troops. If I upgrade this, I can get walls in here, but Lothern's more important. Because from there we could build this. That provides a lot of extra money. Alright, moving on. So...
Greetings.
Okay.
The Phoenix Court will hear your words.
Douchebags. going to be a rebellion here. Exempt that from taxation. Oh, see, raising another army wasn't 100% on that. But...
Shield against the darkness.
Alright, now, this guy here is in force march, which means, you know, he's got sword masters of Hoth right away. There's a pretty good army, but they're in force march, which means they started off the battle tired. Ah, look at this. Should the army be attacked, retreat will be impossible. If it loses the battle, it will be wiped out. Interesting. They've also got cavalry, which won't really come into play. Won't be that useful to them. The Illyrian Reavers won't do much. But they've just got too much.
Tyrion, heir of an area.
Alright. What I'm going to do, because I know that I've at least got allies here that'll protect Angerial. In fact, they might deal with the rebellion there. I'm going to send by force march over to Torfinu.
Very well.
The city is crumbling.
I'm not too concerned about a revolt here. Actually, if we exempt it from taxation, it buys us one more turn. The garrison here needs more time to build up. You, I want you to come over here. Hang on.
The people are rested.
Just stay there. You're helping with the public order. That's important right now. Now, have a look at this. I've already performed this right. I can perform this one here, so will offer with a powerful item. Let's see. Army ability, Vol's Hammer, powerful explosion, affects city walls and siege equipment. Interesting. Don't need that right now though. Now leave that be. Let's move on. Oh, there was still a rebellion there anyway. So it said 2 turns. Oh, maybe it was while he was in there. Our allies took Port Elisor. But I reckon my enemies will just retake it off them. If they were to attack, how much garrison do we have? Not a loss, but enough to possibly repel that. They wouldn't be able to win, because the towers are wreck them to shit before they get close. So I'm going to just keep capturing settlements.
Ulf won. By Assyria, bring me battle.
I need the money.
Reputed gods are we descend.
Then we make our way up to Shadow Peak, and then make our way double back. I really hope they take it, because I want Port Elisor. Alright, time to Finu. We do need this here, but it is now time to repair. Looking at this, it reduces upkeep for high tier units. The Phoenix Guard is definitely units that I'm going to want, so that's good. It doesn't provide any actual income though. Let's see here. Yeah, we need the extra replenishment rate, that's for sure. So increase it by a little bit. Now what? We've got a little bit of cash coming through. Right, I want you to come over here. Yeah, you come over here.
Princess of the Assyria.
You're going to need some more troops so that you can deal with that rebellion. Alright. Like I said, my main hope here is that these guys take that out.
Of the Phoenix throne.
They failed. And they took the rebels out for me. Basically that means that faction's been defeated now.
Ready to serve. To victory.
Gems up
Queen, there is glory to be won.
Don't give them a chance to rebuild. There's already going to be another rebellion afterwards. Who cares about the public order?
My strength.
It's fine.
Servant execution.
Okay, so obviously we've left this settlement in a... Oh, I should have taxed it last turn. 100, what does it matter? Okay, now let's have a look at this. So that just provides gemstones. At this stage, I guess hang on, does that provide anything else as well? Hero rank for Lord Masters of Hoth and Mages. +1, all provinces. That's pretty good. What's this? We won't need this. Get rid of that. See, I do kind of want that. But maybe I don't need it right now. Same with this. Maybe I just don't need it right now. Demolishing it, because I need the public order buildings and money. Things are going to provide me with actual money. Get rid of it. I mean, I'm probably not getting that much money from trade right now anyway. We'll rebuild that at a later date. Okay, so you've got yourself another level up. So already at level 12, that's great. He needs this. There we go, reducing our upkeep costs. So now with military crackdown, public order there, I mean it's still going to be terrible. It's like nearly no growth.
Ready to serve.
You should stay out here for the time being.
Protect our
I mean those guys are dead. They might make their attack here. How long will that take until it starves out? Yeah, we got time to get back here.
Princess of the Assyria.
And now we can build that, justify it. Okay, research available, what do we need? Naval discipline. Well, I'm not really using the Sea Guard right now. Yeah, we'll go with that. I guarantee you at some point we'll spend that 20,000. That's not going to be a problem. I know some people will be like, why doesn't he repair? Everything repairs on its own over time. It'll be okay. I mean the settlement's fucked anyway.
Lend us your strength. Shield against the darkness. Attack. Champion of the Ever Queen.
Okay, you'll be able to make it there next turn, right? Yeah, okay, good. So this line over here, that's how fast I can move with Force March. Sure what to use. Alright, so... Yeah, see with the Druki, it actually comes with some money as well, not just a resource. So we really do need the money-based stuff. But the thing is with gems are worth a lot. If we have let's see, we'll find the trade. Where's my money income stuff? Where's my finances tab? I don't even know where it is. There should be a tab for finances. Where the fuck is it? Because I want to get a breakdown on the trade. Because one, it used to be over here in Warhammer 1. Are you kidding me? They don't even have that now. Or I have like a faction breakdown. I can't even... Well, trade's worth 1,000, but... I guess I need to go into this. Traded good... Okay, that's where the breakdown is. Alright. So, exporting gemstones, it's worth 456. now that I think about it, maybe the iron might have actually been worth something. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Could just rebuild it, but it was at tier 2. Silly boy. Sometimes you make mistakes, you just need to live with them. Get more money out of this one, but you really do need the public order. So we don't need the... Because I don't have any public order going in on this one either. So I'll go with that. Because these all... There'll need to be walls there. Need to build a wall in every minor settlement. Alright. So we look at the difference with that. Extra 300 income, more trade, provides additional tradable goods, plus 5%, good. And over here, what should we do? So this one here, income from tariffs, I don't know if we need that. Income from ports, all regions in this province. It's not that much. But we do need that to get the technology trade advancements. So over here we've got a landmark. The Lothern landmark. Oh, influence +1 per turn, that'll be good. But that needs to be tier 5. So we got a bit to wait until we get that. What about troops? So we got the Grove over here. What would it provide us with? White Lions of Trace. Great Eagle. I'm not really a big fan of the Great Eagle. At this stage here, we wouldn't be able to afford those troops. Okay, we've got the Forge. The Eagle Bolt Claws. Sorry, Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. I would like that. Alright, that's one of the build slots. What are the other things? Then there's this Cultural Advancements. That'll be useful. So to give us access to nobles. Don't need that. So you gotta get these buildings to unlock certain things. I'd like to get dragons eventually. Cultural advancements, alright. So if you have a look at those, cultural advancements are over here. Let's have a look what's in there. Campaign movement range, that's important. Construction time for ports. All sea regions are made visible to your faction. Well, that's pretty good. That's very good. Apart from that, there's not much else in there. Alright, what else? We are gonna... Okay, yeah, that's fine. What else do I need to do? So I've got some money... See, I've already spent most of the money. This region will eventually revolt if I send them over there to fix it. I don't want to recruit any more troops because my finances are shit. Alright, let's just move on. I need to get the Shrine of Assyria. Those will be the next guys we attack. Because now we don't actually share borders with their mainland over here. Right, good, they didn't make the attack. Goodbye.
Sunfang hungers. Release is your only option.
810. We're not in any wars right now, so we can justify taking a ransom.
Entering the garrison. Destruction abounds.
So public orders only just not under control. We've got provincial instability here. Maybe I should just raid and have another revolt. I mean, there's no money to be had here right now anyway. So if you Oh, we can't raid. I can't raid my own regions in this. So the elves don't raid. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Inspecting the garrison.
Now, could we possibly get a confederation with those guys?
How can I assist you? I bid you welcome.
Well,
in
they're
the
considered
name of the
stronger
king.
than us, so I doubt that. I'll betray them at some point, but right now, they're military allies of ours, aren't they? So they'll have to join the war with us. See, I want them to take out enemy armies, not their settlements. See, that didn't work out well for me. I wanted to come back down here and grab that. I mean, they did finish off the faction, so they did make the war quicker. 666 income. What else do we need? I mean, we're just basically waiting on things to repair here. Right, so I do think it's important to for the campaign map. We're going to ooh, lightning strike is good as well. Oh, we can only ever get one of these. I'll have a look at those later. I'm looking at that right now. What's this? So this is Mount Malhandir. I should probably look towards getting some of these things. Is there any... Okay, look at that one there. Sunfang. Plus 3 public order, all provinces. I need to get that. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Alright, but for the time being, let's get Elven Healing. Because replenishing is going to be especially important when we get into inhospitable territories. Alright, so if we look at missions, Sunfang. Okay, I'm already building that. That's good. And this one here wants a promenade. Or whatever the fuck that is. What is it? Oh, we're already building that. Okay, good. So those are both getting done. Right, what are the other stupid missions? Time of Heroes. Ensure that one of the following has been... Okay. Search any ruined settlement for treasure. Nah, I don't like doing that, but if it's going to give us a bit of extra stuff, I don't know, maybe I will. Capture the Way Horde. Vol's Anvil. It's already... Maybe I should get them next. I don't know. We'll see. An enacted ritual. Alright, let's just move on. It's important that when... Because like I said, I'm not an expert at this now. I need to know what there is. If I rush through this part, I could miss out on valuable... Or make the wrong decision. Could miss out on valuable rewards. A strong start will make it a strong finish more likely. Okay, young prince, blah blah blah. I don't care about any of this stuff. Alright. Privately chide him. Recruitment cost plus 25%. Okay, well I'm not going to be recruiting anytime soon. Alright, that works out well for me. So good, public orders going back up. Still a bit of devastation, that'll just take some time. If I was to repair this... Hang on, let me just check something. How much of our stuff are we selling off? 100%. So the iron... Yeah, so it was worth keeping the iron. So trade agreements do actually seem to be very valuable for the Asur. In previous it was like, hey, you've got gems, I'll pay you pennies for gems. It's like, what the fuck?
Asur princess.
So I'm glad that they improved that.
The Empire.
Because before there
The
was
time for talk
there's
is over. Make your demands.
no incentive at all. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to
You
be
come
bothered by these
bearing
guys right now.
arms, all right?
Prince of Ulthwa, you think yourself welcome in the...
No. I was looking for trade agreements.
Fear my man.
I have many excellent.
I need to kick them out of here. So these guys... One of their armies is here. I don't think I'll attack them until I've got enough until I've got 2 full stacks. Ah, yes, and we'll have that. So you'll need to get yourself another one. I'd probably just band a few of the, or just one of the archers for it. Maybe 2 archers for 2 of those. As much as the archers have been good, those guys are good as well. I'm lacking in infantry. Alright, keep upgrading these. Got the money for it. Public order here is improving. Good to see. What the fuck are you doing here?
If you wish.
You should go away.
We march on. Asur princess.
Alright, let's move on. Yeah, you better run. Oh look, they lost that region. So Tiranoc, I think, is crushing them. They ended their non-aggression pact with us, which means it gives me justification to go to war with them. But, like I said, these guys... So okay, good. What's this? Quest issued. How much would it cost me to... I think it's like 500 to teleport. I've got that money. Win the following battle with Tyrion's army for Sunfang. We definitely need the Sunfang. What are the enemy forces? Expect okay, hang on. You can't be doing that while he's inside of the settlement. Imminent rebellion. Where? Over here. Well, you'll be able to deal with that.
If you win it.
Alright, this... Just step out for a second.
Protector of the Everqueen.
Where is it? Should at least show us where it is. Even if you haven't seen it on the map. I literally have no idea where it is. I just didn't see it. Unless it's like on a little island or something. Fuck, I don't know. I'm like wasting time here. Oh, I just had to click this. Oh, it's right there. It's right. Oh, fucking me. Alright.
Shield of Alaria.
How much did it cost to teleport? I'm just curious. Yeah, 500.
Tyrion.
The odds are slightly against me. It would be best if we waited a turn
Withdraw.
and just recovered a few of my losses, because we're not in full strength.
What orders?
So yeah, just force march
We shall not rest.
back to Hoth.
Garrisoning.
As much as it would be good. Yeah.
You called?
Why don't you come over here? We can afford to hire a few more troops. Get ready to deal with this rebellion. No, they're the real damage dealers. And they're cheaper. We're going to need to start getting some money together because soon some of the other factions are going to start doing rituals. And whilst the first 3 levels, the first 3 rituals, don't worry about them too much. If they enacted rituals, it's fine. The last 2, however, that's when we really need to start stopping them. Because the thing is with these rituals, they don't provide any bonuses, like, to your faction until you've actually finished it. I won't give away the ending, but... Actually, it could be different with the Asur as it was with the Dark Elves.
Shield of Alaria.
Alright, good. He's at full strength
I live
now.
to serve my queen.
So the odds... It didn't really... Oh, hang on, he's not actually full strength. But I'm not going to wait around just for that. They've got Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. Can I just call them ECBTs? I don't know. So Great Sword Infantry. Our archers will rip them to shreds. They don't have a lot of archers. Alright, your job. If you can just take them out, that would be... I have another idea.
Bring me
I know what to do.
battle.
Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers are terrible at hitting generals that are small. So you put Tyrion out front, let him get shot. They'll probably miss every single shot. And once they're out of ammunition, force them to come to us. Alright.
This is a sad day for Ulthuan. When Assur fights Assur within sight of the White Tower. Bel-Korhadris would surely weep, as I will for the dead that I slay this day. But make no mistake, I will reap a toll. For my honor has been called into question. The offense must be sated. And only then shall I take up Sunfang to fight the true enemies of the Phoenix Throne.
Why are we looking at the enemy there? Okay, defeat the conspiring prince and his treacherous army. Survey your army and choose a formation, then advance. You don't fucking know what I'm doing, alright?
Defender of Ulthuan.
Okay, they can start shooting us from this point here.
Moving out. Onward.
Illyrian Reavers. Archers.
They lack firepower.
Forward.
Heir of Anarian.
Alright, now you stay in that formation.
Loyal, as you say.
Okay, I actually just want to switch. Oh, no, I gotta turn off the shift thing.
March.
It shall be done. Yes.
Enemy reinforcements joined from where? From over there. That could actually be a good thing.
Striking form.
While they're being passive over here. It's kind of cool. They just came out of the settlement.
Champion of Alaria.
Get over here. Let's. Yeah. You just stand out there. Just waste their ammo because they don't actually have a whole lot. Meanwhile, I'm going to send the cavalry to go sort them out.
Loyal. We advance.
Setting forth. March. We advance. March.
A little bit of damage, nothing major. More treacherous law marches. Just for their lives away today.
Advance. We go.
Yeah, I really need to horse sandwich them.
Illyrian Reavers. Orders understood. Bring death on the enemy. Without fail.
Seems like the music actually gotten really quiet.
Archers. Move. Illyrian Reavers.
I think they did that ability again. So the Sword Masters of Hoth. Try and dodge them as much as possible.
Illyrian Reavers. Advance. We pray. Forward.
Without fail.
Will be done. Assur forward.
So if I really want to hit them with it. I tell you what I want to do. Get the archers over there. The archers will just fucking destroy them.
Illyrian Reavers.
They don't have shields.
For duty. Eagle claw. Swiftly.
Weaken them from afar.
Just want this damn
Illyrian
shit in my
Reavers.
way.
Move.
They've stopped shooting at that Tyrion there.
We go.
Lannister always pays their debts. Wrong Tyrion. Okay, so...
Archers! We go! Going forth! Understood!
Now, I don't think I need to shoot the, shoot them. I need to be shooting the Sword Masters. Because they're very good units.
Quickly now!
Just hang back for the time being. Come over here. Look at that. Those are some good units there. They just got destroyed. Told you these are good archers.
Orders received. Their betrayal will not go.
Illyrian reavers! Loyal! Illyrian reavers! Archers!
Okay, they're moving their artillery forward.
Understood. We advance.
For Lothern!
Once we get rid of the Sword Masters of Hoth, then the cavalry can charge in.
Assyrian guides us! Archers!
Alright, stand back.
Forward!
They're moving forward now. And so are we. Take them out. You can come back. If they're not aiming for us, that's fine. Stand behind the artillery. We'll move forward as they start to... Now they're coming, alright. So,
Swiftly! Can I be praised? Will be done.
actually, you guys... Since they can actually outrange... Well, not outrange us, but they can equal our range.
Illyrian reavers! Archers!
A bit more forward.
Forward!
Shit, they're in range now.
Without question!
Alright, you guys get into a control group and charge. Actually, no, don't charge. Just come stand out here. Oh, whoops, wrong. Didn't get them all.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Heir of Anarian.
You need to be shooting the archers. No. Fuck finding them. Go.
We advance! Asser, move!
The winds turn against us. It shall be done.
Asser, attack! Can I be praised?
You go up to that.
It will be done.
Got guys coming in over here, but I'll be able to stop the Sword Masters.
Take them!
Eagle claw. To the fray.
The archers beat them before the
For duty!
cavalry could even get there. Maybe I need to shoot these Lord Masters. You guys at the back here, shoot them.
Assyrian.
Heir of Anarian!
Archers.
Prevent these guys here from coming back.
Illyrian reavers! Archers! The greater good! Orders received! For order!
I expect they'll be getting the army lost. Yeah, there we go. Crush them in that one. Oh, hang on, this guy here has a quite suffered the army loss penalty.
Archers!
Eagle claw.
Oh, we've still got guys over here as well, but we've handled that.
Sunfang lusts for battle.
Illyrian
What are you
reavers!
doing? Charge them. I bet you it'll say close victory as well. You lost 5 men. Close victory.
It is done.
My army is still in very good shape. It's like, I lost less than 10% of my army. Close victory. I think it's a bit bullshit.
For my queen. Slaves are always useful.
Because the thing is, a decisive victory would have given us more experience.
They must die.
But anyway, the real prize is the actual item that we get.
Deliver
We
them.
get a little bit of money from that. Extra experience. Probably don't need that. These guys are getting enough experience just by fighting. Replenishment. There's no other fights to have right now. So we'll go with the
Release
treasury.
them. My journey begins. The gods are pleased. Servant of the king.
So there we go, Sunfang. So that extra public order, all provinces, that's really going to come in handy. Now, he still needs to get the Dragon Armor of Anarion, providing him with armor, fire resistance, physical resistance, ward save. So that'll just really help him in battle. Do we need this? It'll give him more health. Apparently less armor. I don't know about that actually. Let's have a look at some of these things. So, this gives public order to the local province. Probably doesn't need that. I mean, he's already got that. Speed. Okay. See, I'm probably going to end up with Phoenix Guard, but I don't need them right now. I can't afford them. Can't get them right now. Dragon Princes. Income from industry buildings, all regions. See, that would be useful now, but won't be useful later on. If I think the way I'd want to go is to the is to this one here, to the Phoenix Guard, because that'll make up the bulk of my troops when we get to the end of the campaign. But right now, since we don't have any, don't worry about that right now. Doesn't unlock anything else. So there's a lot of other things in here. Sparring present, probably don't need that. Okay, maybe Bowmaster. So extra ammunition, reload time reduction, sounds good. Alright, let's focus on that. Oh, hang on. What's this stuff up here? Unifier, public order, all profits. Oh, right, you get to choose one or the other. So Defender of Ulthuan or Bloodline of Anarion. That reduces public order, all provinces. But what are the other things in here? So Wrath of Cain, Aspect of the Banshee, public order, local province, Godly Perseverance, or Unifier, extra public order, global recruitment duration for all units. That's bloody good. Righteous Cause, minus 10% for all upkeep. Fuck yes. Give me. If I had known that was there, I would have gone for that earlier.
Entering the
Okay.
garrison, Tyrion, heir of an area.
Need that because my forces are too damn expensive.
is crumbling.
Protector of
Just get over here. Let them besiege the settlement first. That way we can use the garrison to help us out as well. Alright, so now you get yourself 2 eagle. I'm just gonna call them ballistas. It's got pretty good range, but they're also fairly expensive. What does Reaver Bow mean? Reaver Bows fire 3 arrows at once. Interesting. Maybe that's what the Reaver Cavalry do. That would make them powerful. Okay, so what else we need? So Lothern Sea Guard with shields. Lothern Sea Guard. Again, they're just a bit too expensive at the moment. I just can't really justify that cost. So I've got... They're expensive, but they justify their cost. I probably would want another one, but just not yet.
The people are restive.
Gotta get our income up. Alright, I think we can... Oh, I don't have enough money for that. I was gonna say, I think we can justify repairing it because it would give me a lot of extra gems. But... I mean, it will repair on its own, it's fine. Alright, research available. What do we need? Have we got access to the... No, not cultural advances yet. Cartridge ammunition, reload time reduction for eagle. Yes, that'll be very good. For ballistas. That's the only artillery that we get in this campaign. There's not like cannons or catapults later on. Funny thing is that the Skaven have the best artillery out of everyone in this campaign, I think. I think the people who have the worst artillery are the Lizard Men. I don't think they've got any. Although, like I said, I didn't really look into them. Okay, speed this up.
The great vortex is under attack, my lord. The winds of magic shriek and eddy about it in strange formations, for a mighty ritual is underway in some distant land. The power of the ritual pulls and distorts the vortex, yet there remains a chance to intervene. Find the whereabouts of those that channel the ritual and attack before its completion, my lord. Control of the vortex must not fall into enemy hands.
Also, another thing to note is that sometimes you don't have to be the one to go and stop them. Like, they might be up to here, and then you might do nothing. And the Skaven will send an intervention force, and they'll stop them. So I could send an intervention force, a small one, and what that'll do, it'll force me to declare war on them. Maybe not the best idea right now, so I'll just leave it. Like I said, this doesn't do anything for them. And if I stop them, they'll just do it again. And I think the chances of us stopping them early on is actually fairly low.
Servant of the king.
Your behest. Princess.
So, I think I could make a lot more money out of this if we repaired this now. This is really starting to look good. We've got a lot of stuff here. The region's building up. So, again, if we have a look... I don't know why it does that. These guys here are our military allies. They're at war with the pirates of Sartosa.
It is agreeable to spend one's time in
If I
dignified
offered to join the
company.
war against them, no. I just didn't I sign a non-aggression pact with the pirates of Sartosa? Yeah, I did, so...
The Empire. Do not greet me as a friend.
Don't know why they won't trade with me.
You
It's in
called.
their best
You are no
interests,
friend of
these
the
guys.
Asura.
Why did they hate me? Because we're a great power.
Protect
Imperium
I
bullshit.
trust you do not expect a full...
They've actually got more
Power
regions than I do. Well, maybe it's the same, let me just check. Yeah, same regions. Yeah, you're too big. Same size as you dick. I want to send him back over here to go pick up another equal claw bolt thrower. But also at the same time he needs to maintain the public order here. This is under control.
Protector of Ultron.
The people are restive.
You called.
If I move into this region I won't be able to recruit anymore. That could actually be a good thing. Just stay there. Alright, they need more spearmen. I don't have a lot of cash. Settlement's under siege. Okay, good.
Your instructions. Repair!
Let's put a stop to this then, shall we? Easy order resolve.
The Kadai watch over us.
Need the money.
A just reward.
Stay here for the turn.
Phoenix King.
If this is a public order. I would like it. Oh, hang on. Alright, yeah, okay. He doesn't get those abilities. So you get to possibly ride a Star Dragon. Level 20. That would be good. Star Dragons are strong.
Ever vigilant.
Princess of the Ice must be maintained.
Alright, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm going to quickly send him down here. He needs to pick up some Eagle Claw bolt throwers. If they would attack me, it won't matter. Is to quickly pick that up, and then I want to send him back over here. It says I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna disband a unit. Which one? Disband one of those. Actually, I'm gonna get 2 of them because I imagine there could be some siege assaults, and they are very useful. So I'll disband 2 of them. Might as well. That way, I'm not paying for them now. I'll get 2 of these. Send him back over here, and then I want to declare war on these guys here. And then I just want to sit here. And if he wants to come over here and attack me, fine. But what I actually want him to do is attack my allies here, because I'm going to drag them into this. Worst case scenario is our allies actually take the Shrine of Assyria. I don't want that, but maybe that'll happen. I don't know. Public order here is going a little bit downhill, but it's okay. Everything's okay. Moving on. Now everyone's going for it. Oh man, they went and did it. Cock blockers. Oh well, I wanted the experience from it. I have a better idea. Yeah. Instead of going all the way back over there, why don't I just pick up these 2?
I shall go.
And you've created them for me. Why not? Okay, and then you need to get back over there.
Inspecting the garrison.
Now, I still wanted you to have artillery, so you can actually go and recruit it. That just saves me a little bit of time. Actually good for finances as well. Hang on. There's no real rush on this right now. I'd much rather make sure we're constructing things that's going to provide us economic bonus. Public order here is a bit of a concern. But any revolts that occur, we can handle it. So what's the gist of this? Provincial instability still needs to go down. So even once the instability is gone, there's still going to be public order problems here. But once we build up these a bit more, if I could get this, that'd be good. Yeah, but once I build these up a bit more, it should be fine. I think there's a text somewhere in here. Yes, we need trade good advances, so we need the elf. Oh, okay, I didn't build that over here before. But I could build maybe an elven embassy in this region. Can't build everything in every region. Gotta.
What do you wish to discuss?
What do you want? No. I got an aggression pact with them. I'm not fucking my reputation up just for you. I think the main thing here is that they want to. They did this stuff early because Creatively wants you to panic. Like, oh no, they're doing this before me. But there's a lot of downsides even for them to do this early. Like, I haven't even got the required fragments yet. They would have chaos armies running around in their areas, whereas we don't have to worry about that right now. That being said, the bigger we get, the more difficult it will be to defend against them. This is why we're going to need walls, because when the Chaos armies show up, they're going to look for minor settlements to raid. They're not going to necessarily go for the settlements that they need, but they'll go for the minor settlements, and if they're undefended, well, then you just lose them.
Princess of the Azure.
Why is your replenishment rate so low? Oh. Rats. Is it for 5 turns? Ah. Okay, well, that's okay. I thought it would be just for 1 turn. There's no rush with it. I want you to have 3 as well, but, you know, they are expensive. How about this instead? Hold off on them. Okay, I'm not sending you to attack. And even if I do, this is not a walled settlement. Just get yourself these units. So 6, that's what I want out of those. And then the last 3 will be those, but I'm sending them back to Anduriel after that's been recruited. Okay, I can issue another edict again. Or right, I should say. Oh, I don't have any money.
Defender of the Ever Queen. Onward.
You should be able to be providing public order just by being in the province. What I don't like about this, I used to be able, every other Total War, I used to be able to press spacebar and it would like speed everything up, but for some reason this one, oh wow, his presence provides a lot of public order. Like a shitload of it. How's that? So that's 3. Oh, right, yeah, 3, and then there's an additional 3. It all adds up. And he must have... Oh, look at... Wow, that's pretty damn good. Alright, moving on. We've also got a significant amount of influence now. But we need to get into position to get ready to declare war on these guys. Now, if we declare war on them, or sorry, when we declare war on them and our allies choose not to back us up, it gives us, you know, the opportunity then to cancel all agreements with them and then attack them, because they're not that strong. Alright, back to Anduriel.
Entering the city.
At your service.
I wonder if that's actually for all forces. I don't know.
I live to serve my queen. Garrisoning,
They sent them to Torfunu.
champion of the Ever Queen.
No, just force march to here. They won't attack us. Anyway, I'm anticipating that there's not really going to be much resistance here because their army's here. Let's just see how we compare to them. So we're ranked 19, they're ranked 26, so they probably do have a secondary army. Also, diplomatically,
You need me?
there's nothing going on. Okay. Nothing to build. Moving on. Next turn we declare war.
Greetings. The Phoenix Court will hear your words.
They're gonna ask me every single turn. I'm not breaking. I need to have a steadfast reputation. I can't afford not to. Because if I become unreliable, everyone's just gonna break their agreements with me, and also I'll just lose. Well, not necessarily lose, but it'll be this is total war in the area. Okay, that's good. So there'll be other things that will be available now. Guess not. Alright, for Illyrian Reaver units. I'll take that.
Princess.
Because yeah, you need to get Quartermaster as well. You'll need Lightning Strike as well, but later on. Alright, it's
As
time.
you command. How can I assist you?
So if we look at the trinkets, how much of them are we selling off? 46% of them. But we produce tons. Gemstones are selling off quite a lot. That's where we're making a lot of money from.
That the Asur
We're not
are a
trading with these guys
civilized
and they won't
race.
trade with us. Good. Our allies joined in.
Assyrian smile.
That's what I wanted.
Alaria. Seal. Sunfang hungers.
I need to fight that manually. Quite a bit of money from looting it. So I'll take that. I need the money. Our coffers are low. And if we hurry up and get to Gay Vale, we could be there ready to intercept the rebellion. But we should, I think, get to Evershale first. So what have they got here? Timber Mill provides 24 logs if we repair at 48 logs. Up here, reduced upkeep for archers, spearmen. Okay, so definitely for archers that helps. But let me just see how much money are we getting out of them logs. 250. Reasonable. We'll keep that.
Ultron's dependent.
Okay then. That's right. We need to get this. That's a big difference, and that's going to help us all throughout the campaign. I can't imagine any of those being as useful as just that one right there. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Okay. Like, obviously that does help him become a better fighter. Same with that. But these provide campaign bonuses, and campaign bonuses are better than battle bonuses. Most of the time. We're paying less for the troops. Now, we wait for them to come out from here. They can't leave by sea either. So they've got to make a decision. If they come out and fight us... Well, actually, we're staying at Angerial. I'm expecting them to come... Actually, let me just see here. I'll get my allies here to war coordinate. Attack them there. I don't expect them to win. It's just about softening the defenders. In this settlement here... There's some good shit in there. With the money, we reinvested into our regions. Okay, now we can build the walls, but I might save that money up because I could see that this is ready to upgrade as well, so we just need the money for that. This is not under any threat right now. They cannot make their way over here. The closest coast for them, they have to get to here, or they have to get past us here. Best case scenario is these guys fight each other about there, and then I just mop up whoever wins. Well, more like mop up these guys, because I expect them to win. I hope they do win. Because I don't want to give them another region. Okay, we're at full strength.
Never.
I mean, they're in force march, but they won't be in force march next turn. Come and stand down here. They can't protect both settlements. Wherever they aren't, that's where I'll be. Actually, don't tax that. 23 gold, who gives a shit? Alright, so if we sow descent, public order -5. That growth is pretty useful. I'll take that.
Awaiting orders.
Now they're still in force march here, so I could possibly beat them. So Evershale has 5 units, sorry, 6 units.
Protector of the Evergreen.
Are we the Phoenix King? I don't even know.
Never.
So they'll outnumber us by a small margin, but these guys here will fight like shit.
Servant of the king.
And if we take them out, well then this will be easy. But we could take it right now if we wanted to.
Assyrian
But if we do, we give them the opportunity to move past our lines here.
ready to
I
serve.
say, take them out. Hang on, is there a thing that we could do? See this here? If we did this, we could have an army ability. Powerful explosion. Alright, let's do this. Just give us that little bit of extra oomph. Alright, so winged staff,
Are with us.
helm of Cain. Oh, they're all, it's a different type. It's called crafted. Interesting. What do I need? Helm of Cain, unbreakable. That's pretty good, I think. I'll take that.
Awaiting orders.
I'll give it to the other person.
Shield against the dark.
I just wanted that ability.
Assyrian smiles upon me. For my queen,
So obviously this needs to be fought manually.
bring me battle.
But we can take a defensive position because they have no artillery. They've actually got a lot of archers, but that's where our artillery need to fire. They've got cavalry superiority, so our cavalry need to basically wait until the enemy have spent their cavalry before they charge at the enemy archers. Excuse me, I keep burping and hiccuping. Okay. Survey the ground. They'll come at us. Let's get set up here. Make sure these guys are in this position. Wide, it makes it difficult for the cavalry to maneuver around it. Cavalry, stay in the rear for the time being.
Assyrian reavers.
You can stay out front, because you're goddamn invincible. So these guys need to be out front because of the enemy archers. We don't want them to outrange and be shooting them. Once they get into range, then we move them forward. So now we get this here. Vorl's hammer. Powerful explosion. Oh, it only works in assault of something. Oh, I should have seen that. So I can't use it in this battle. Yeah. Oh well. It was a pretty cheap ritual.
It will be done.
Should still be fine without it.
Eagle claw.
It's good. They're exhausted, so they can't move very quickly. Okay, I'll use it when they get close. What does it do? So if they're shooting at us, just don't stand still.
Moving out. Advance. I go. Going forth. Advance. Moving out. Tireless.
Okay, now these guys here, move forward.
Quickly now.
Okay, cavalry, start moving around over this side here. Stay together.
Spearman! Eagle Claw!
Heir of Anarian!
So we gotta take out them archers.
Eagle Claw!
Like I said, they tend to waste their cavalry early on.
For duty!
Death to all!
Illyrian Reavers!
Okay, all of you guys shoot into this big massive blob there. That's going to be great. Same with you. Because he's not going to take much damage. Okay, go, 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 go. You're going to need to stop them.
Order! Orders received! Spearman! Illyrian Reavers!
Avoid the Lothern Sea Guard.
Your repair! We will obey! Eagle Claw!
Illyrian Reavers! By your command!
March!
We are over! Sunfire loves for battle!
Right,
Archers!
it looks to me like we've got this.
Illyrian Reavers!
Just let them go, it doesn't matter. Get over here, gotta stop these archers. Okay, I want you to shoot these Lothern Sea Guard.
Onward! Move! Orders understood! For Assyria! Our magic is strong!
It shall be done!
Archers! Attack! Heir of
Good, the
Anarian!
damage is pretty evenly spread out at the moment. Looking good. See, this is why I want more artillery, so they get the kills.
Get to war!
Okay, you can come out here now, by yourself. Go knock them out. Army loss penalty. God, that was easy. I mean, it'd probably say close battle, but I didn't lose that many men. And then there's the sparkles and glitters and all that kind of faggy elvish shit. 190 men lost. A little bit more than 10%.
For my queen!
With their army completely obliterated here. Yeah,
Take
that's it.
what is rightfully ours!
We make our way onto the Gain Valley
Shield against the
in
darkness.
full strength. Well, nearly. We will be at full strength though.
City is crumbling!
That'd be good. And then after that, you come back over. Where'd he go? I thought it would be great if he could come over here and just take this. That way I could just take it back.
Shield against the darkness.
Alright, what do we want here? So we're at an hour and a half, but I'll keep going just a few more minutes, just because I want to finish off this war. The extra replenishment would help. Oh yeah, public order, all provinces. Yeah, we kind of need that. Okay. It's all great to have a great faction leader who's good at battle, but I think it's better to have a faction leader who manages his economy well. That's why I often say that Augustus Caesar was the greatest king who ever lived. Wasn't a great warrior, not necessarily a great commander. He was just great. What he did for the empire. That's what mattered. Of course, it helps if they're both, but usually that tends to make them mutually exclusive. Like Alexander the Great, for example. Bit of a fool not to state an heir. I'm a little bit concerned by this because I think they're going to send 2 armies to try and beat this. If that's the case, I'll come over here. I want him to try and help me out and take the settlement.
Afro Princess.
Ulthuan's defending. Attack!
Probably easy auto resolve here.
Orion!
Well, auto resolve, I don't think it's going to be easy. A few of these guys, but they're easily replaced, so it's okay.
To the victor, the spoiler!
Unfortunately, we can't recruit them here. There's always global recruitment. What the fuck? It's not letting me do anything.
Protector of the
That's
Evergreen.
weird. Okay, so with the green veil, maybe we'll just leave this for next time. Oh, there, it's done it now. Yeah, it's just some sort of delay on it. Okay, so yeah, we're at an hour and a half. That's good enough. We'll leave it here. So that's the end of this one, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 3 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.